What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're checking out IU again, and something in me wanted to go back to the beginning with her. I've heard a few songs by her. Even did a cover of one of her songs. I'll put a link up here for that. And I wanted to see where she began. So I did do a little research. I looked up her biography and stuff, and she was young when this was released. So it's really interesting for a solo artist that young. I know Lehigh was the same type of story, and I think actually probably could have been debuted even earlier than that. So it's very interesting when a singer's that powerful, right? So, and we all know what she turned into as far as IU's concerned, the idol that she is now and the amazing performer. So really excited to see where it all began. And as far as I can tell, it's this song here called Lost Child. So let's check this out. IU, Lost Child. Okay. Sad but not sad. It's very beautiful. Oof. Love that synthesized strings. And obviously she sounds amazing. Okay, we're gonna let this hook finish. Okay, we're gonna pause here. Okay, first things first. I mentioned in the very beginning, it sounded sad, but it's sad, but it's not. It's sad but hopeful at the same time. Almost kind of like you've been through something and you're finally out of it. You're in the forest and you're finally right at the edge of the forest, looking out into a clear field. Right? That's the kind of vibe that it's giving me. But one thing that's super impressive is I think she's 15 here. You can, a 15-year-old can sing, right? A 12-year-old can sing. We've talked about this before, but there's a difference in delivery. There's a difference in performance. There's a difference in that feel that you need, right? Anybody can be taught to sing. Even somebody that's tone deaf can be taught to sing with enough work. It's not always a voice you want to hear, but anyone can learn to sing if they're willing to. But voices that you want to hear, voices that you believe, that's what I get when I hear this. This doesn't sound like, oh, I mean, in certain sections, obviously, she sounds like a young lady, but there's parts like that chorus where you can feel what she's saying, which is really nice. And it's the same vibe I got from Lehigh when we checked out her debut. It's just some people just have it. You know, and obviously she did, because look what she became. So this is really nice. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this did come out around the same time that Girls' Generation came out. So these two artists releasing around the same time, and it's a totally different vibe, right? It's you guys got to let me know how this was received at first, because I mean, obviously, I think IU, to me at least, kind of transcends K-pop. Like, to me, I see her, and I don't know enough about her, but just from what I've learned, she seems to be an everyone's artist, right? I could imagine a lot of different people listening to her, not just K-pop fans. But yeah, I wonder how those two releases were received. So anyway, let's go back and let this vibe back in. Yeah, I expected it to be beautiful. I didn't think it was going to be a little dark. It gives me the Cranberries vibe. Also, some of the darker solo female artists from the 80s. Like, is it Martika? Yeah, she sounds so good. Yeah, that's soul. You don't teach that or learn it. You gotta feel it. I wish I knew what the song was about. Oof. Wow. Ooh, the ad-libs. Damn, dude, the power in her voice. Wow. That was really, really awesome. And there was a certain section in there that kind of gave me, it was, for some reason, Metallica was popping into my head. It may have been a chord progression in there or something that reminded me of a chord progression in a Metallica song. I don't know why. There's no other reason. I mean, I guess it's obviously there's no distorted guitars and all that. There were guitars in it, but it's something about that song gave me a Metallica vibe. But yeah, so she reminds me, at least this particular song, again, like the Cranberries. I think the artist's name was Martika back in the 80s, who did so darker type of. I don't know. I got to remember. I don't even know if that was her name, but it reminds me of some of the artists in the 80s that were solo female artists that did things like this. This is really, really awesome, and it's awesome to see where she came from. So you guys got to let me know how this was received. But I loved it. It's a playlist. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.